So we're super excited about having Marjorie Waldo on, and she is a friend of yours, and she is the CEO of Arts Garage. So she's sitting in the green room. She's been patient. I think we should let her in.
Let's let her in.
Let's
Let's
let her
bring
in.
on Marjorie.
There
she is.
Hey there, how are you?
Oh, Marjorie, it's a delight to have you. I've heard so much about you.
I hope it was the good stuff.
It was all
Just the
good. All good.
Is there any bad?
I'm really super excited to have you here because, like I said, I've heard so much about you, so many good things about Arts Garage. I hear it from JD. I see it on Facebook. I am so impressed with what you guys are doing and
Thank you.
and continuing to do. Because I feel so bad for people that perform for a living right now.
Well, I mean, if you look at what we're paying people, we're moving anybody that costs more than we're not paying a livable wage. We're not, we're not paying performers enough to, I mean, JD's band, how many of you are there? 5? And you're getting enough to give, it's a bag of popcorn or something. I mean, that's it's not fair, but that's really all we can do right now. We generally pay fair amounts. It doesn't, mean you can give up your business or anything, but we pay enough that you feel like it was worth coming out and,
Right.
It's about the art and artists needing to play. So, I think that you guys sustaining all of this time has been amazing to me.
Impressive.
I say that every time I play there. Every time I play and I'm standing on that stage, it's amazing that you sustained where you are, in the heart of Delray, which is an amazing area to be in. And so artists need to perform. And so you've given us that opportunity.
You're making a difference though, because that's the reality of what we've done in the last year is we've made sure that people either through live stream or in person could feel music and theater and comedy and have a little bit of the arts in their lives, so I'm proud of the work. I'm really proud of the work. I am.
Yeah, you should be, because it's I like that you're giving people options, because I don't know if you've noticed, but there's 3 kinds of people. There's the kind that don't believe anything's going on, don't care if they get it, it's just a flu, it's not a big deal. Then there's the kind that are like me, that don't want to take a step outside because we're so super afraid that we're going to get it. And then there's the kind that are like, all right, look, I can live my life if I wear a mask and I socially distance.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're actually offering something, for the people like me and the people that understand that you've got to wear a mask and socially distance. That's fantastic because, I said to Jay when you guys posted the clips and she sent me some clips of her last performance, I sat there on my phone like this. Oh, so nice to see her playing live. And I just feel like, it's a great thing to be able to have that same feeling while you're sitting on your couch, eating the snacks you want to eat,
Right.
your laptop set up, seeing somebody perform again. It's just,
Yeah.
you feel good for them and you feel good for you. So you are really providing something that's so needed right now. So where exactly is the venue and when did, give us a little background. When did this get going? Because I feel like I missed out.
So Arts Garage opened in 2011.
Right,
We started actually as a CRA project. That's when you left?
Yeah. No wonder.
So see, you didn't miss out.
Yep.
Well, you missed us. We passed in the night, right?
Yeah.
So we started in 2011, and at that time it was from the beginning, it's been a really cool, magical place. We're literally the bottom floor of a garage, and so there's concrete floors and exposed ceilings, and it's right in the middle of the Pineapple Grove Arts District. And we have windows that are all along the east and north ends of the building that let you see inside either our art gallery on the east or the main stage theater on the north. And it started as like a jazz club, a cabaret style, sort of off Broadway jazz club. a lot of the work that was done was jazz and theater. There were other things. When I took over in 2016, we had some projects we had to address. We were struggling as an organization. It was a turnaround situation in almost every way. We were struggling with our reputation capital and with our monetary capital. So in the last 4.5 years, we've done a complete turnaround. It's been really exciting to see. So now we do a little bit of everything.
That's great. So you're not pigeonholed. You're not pigeonholed at all anymore. That's fantastic. You're open to whatever.
You know how people will tell you can't be everything to everybody?
Yeah.
I disagree. I think you can. In terms of a venue, we can give everybody a little of something that they like. So if we're trying to build our country audience right now, we've got a little bit of comedy, we've got some poetry, we've got emerging artists, we've got visual artists, we've got some theater, we do rock and blues and jazz and soul and hip hop, and we do it all. And when somebody says something that, do you guys do any? And if we don't, I'm like, oh, we don't, but we will. Now you told me I'm missing one. So we really are trying to give everybody something that gives them some joy, because we really think that the arts do that. They give us joy. They're transformational, aren't they?
Big time.
They are.
Yeah.
Every facet of it. And you have really made it a great venue from the artist perspective, where you have a wonderful sound person. Noah does great with the sound. He's
incredible.
And you have a great sound system. We have a wonderful green room in the back where we could change and, leave our clothes and have some snacks or put our makeup on. And I get a makeup mirror there, Denise, which
that's one
I don't always get. And
we want it to feel professional. We want you to feel professional. We hold ourselves to a high standard in terms of the performers that we choose to curate on the stage. So unless it's an emerging art program, I'm the one who does the programming, and I won't put somebody on the stage that I'm not proud to say was on our stage. We have, globally known, international touring, Grammy award winning artists on our stage. And even if we have a more regional band on the stage, you can bet your bottom dollar that it's going to be a killer good show, and that the musicality, the skill of the performers is solid.
I get the feeling you treat them the same, whether it's a global award-winning act or a local band. I get the feeling they get treated the same. Like
they hopefully feel, and JD, you can speak to this. I mean, what we try to make you feel like is that you're part of our family.
Oh yeah.
Patrons feel that way. We try to make the performers and the volunteers feel that way. Truly, like you're our extended family.
And what's great too is that you have the posters of every artist that are playing that month. And then I noticed when I was coming around the other street, the street where the Hyatt is, that now you have like it's a video, or it's scrolling where the artists that are coming. Yes, slideshow. Also,
we have a large TV. I don't remember how big, but large, facing the east, kind of at the intersection of Northeast First and Northeast Second Ave. And so if you're on First Street, which is by the Hyatt, you look to your right and you see the ads flashing. So you'll see JD Danner's face go by, right?
Yeah.
Coming up to the stop sign at the corner on Northeast Second, you see the same thing. So it's how we have a projector inside where you're getting some, if you're walking street traffic, you'll see the projector lit up, especially at night, showing the ads that go by. So it's cool. It's very cool.
I had my nephew was walking by with his friends, and he was out one night, and he says, "That's my aunt." And his friends are like, no way, that's your aunt. It's like you do get that rock star treatment, which is awesome. And I wanted to ask you about something I heard you have going on called Garage Queens.
Oh my God, this is my favorite thing. I say it's my favorite thing, but don't tell anybody I said that, because there's lots of favorite things, right? They all think they're my favorite. So
Right. Oh, wait, I was your favorite.
you are. See, I just, no, it's like my kids. I tell them both they're my favorites. I have two, and they think they're both the favorite. It just depends on whether they've been mentioned. So Garage Queens started 3 years ago. Actually, we did not do it in 2020 only because of the pandemic. So one of the demographics that was one of the first things I did as I was turning the organization around. I wanted to identify demographics in our population, in our region, and specifically in our city that we weren't serving, that we weren't providing a space for, that we thought was intentional. So for example, we started a series with the Haitian American Chamber of Commerce out of Fort Lauderdale, and we have a large Haitian population here in Delray and in the community, and we wanted to do something that made the Haitian community feel welcome in our space, and feel like that we were celebrating their part in our community.
Definitely.
Well, we wanted to do the same thing with the LGBTQ community. So we started a series called Garage Queens, and it started as a summer series, and it was set up as a elimination style contest. Imagine like The Voice or American Idol or something, where you have judges and the performers are getting voted through to the next week, to the next month.
I'm loving it.
Something like that. It was really cool.
Love that.
Huge success. There were some really cool things about it. There were some things we wanted to tweak. So we did it 2 years in a row, sellout crowds. And what was probably the most meaningful to me was the fact that I was watching, what a drag show looks like. You've got the queens coming down off the stage and walking through the crowd and basically doing lap dances for the crowd members for tips, right? It's a blast. It's raucous and it's raw and a blast. And I'm watching patrons, longtime patrons, who I know they're sitting holding hands with their wife, let's say a man holding hands with his wife, and getting a lap dance from a queen. And
love it.
Awesome, open feeling about how everybody can be together and enjoy each other and not have to look and act and be exactly the same, but be part of the same community. So we're rebooting Garage Queens. We've changed it up a little bit. We still have Ariel Rim Chanel, who is our host. We have DJ Joshua Adam. And we have the winner of the second season, Citrus, who is one of the most charismatic. I mean, Ariel is pretty damn charismatic, but Citrus is as well, who's one of the queens that will be recurring in this series. This time, we're not going to try to do a summer 4-month series that's a competition. We're going to put on a drag show. We're going to do it April 30th, the last Friday of April, the last Friday of July, and the last Friday of October. And then starting in the new year, assuming that it's as successful as it has been in the past, every last Friday of the month is going to be a drag show.
Oh,
and it's going to be a blast.
That is amazing.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
Marjorie, if people want to donate or become an angel investor.
The Band of Angels program.
It's Band of Angels program for Arts Garage. How do they do that? Go to your page? Go to the Arts Garage.
If you become a Band of Angels, you should reach out to me. So Marjorie at artsgarage.org. The Band of Angels program is an annual $10,000 donor. So those are large donations. They really help sustain the programming, and it's a beautiful thing. We have a bunch of them. We just got our first one for 2021. So if you want to make a regular donation or join our newsletter or something like that, you go to artsgarage.org and search the navigation panes, and you'll find how to make a donation. Donate is pink and big at the top. You can't.
Beautiful.
All right.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Well,
we'll you on the
cheers,
flip side.
girls.
Cheers. Cheers, guys.
Love you both.
Thank you again, Marjorie. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
I'm